Inside Ag on KTVB is sponsored by the Idaho Farm Bureau Federation, empowering Idaho agriculture.
Well, for most Idaho crops, growers rely on seasons. In the spring, they plant. In the fall, they harvest. But what if there was a way to take the calendar out of farming altogether? As KTVB's Hunter Funk found out in today's Inside Ag, an operation grows food 365 days a year. Hey, Hunter.
Hey, it's called Greenscale in Boise, and they just opened their operation about 4 months ago. They grow mixed greens without any soil, and they're using 90% less water, and it's all indoors.
It's kind of like a manufacturing operation. We harvest 365 days a year, so it's not a seasonal activity, it's a daily manufacturing activity.
Inside Greenscale, we start in the place where a seed becomes something green.
We start with these, what we call these substrates right here, okay? This is a environmentally friendly foam product, essentially, okay? And this is where things are, and that gentleman over there is doing this right now, is we're seeding. Each of these little plugs, we call them, get a seed inside it, okay? And that's where the seeds begin their life. After we put all the seeds inside this, we'll call it a flat of this environmentally friendly foam product. So they spend a couple days in the germination chambers, move over to these tables, spend 8 to 10 days, and then they move over to the ponds.
Then it's time to go to what they call the ponds, where it's about 80 degrees all year round.
These are our hydroponic ponds, and this is the mature end of the ponds, and what that means is these plants are ready for harvest. And what you see is various varieties. This is an arugula, there's kale, there's a red leaf lettuce and a green leaf lettuce over there, and we've got a butterhead as well. But basically, the way the operation works is every single day we remove from these ponds these harvestable, and just to show you what I mean by float, if I lift this up, you can see plant roots under there, and this is what we call a single float. Every day we would harvest a row of floats, and in fact what we do is we harvest 2 rows of floats and we put 2 new rows in at the other end. So every day it sort of comes out, right? And these floats get pulled out, sent down into the harvest line and harvested and then packaged every single day.
No soil, just water that's constantly monitored, adjusted, and recycled.
We're on an ongoing basis moving water from the aquaculture facility, which we're going to go see next, and cycling that water through these ponds, doing various treatments to it, for example, to sanitize it, and we measure its acidity, pH level. We may have to make some small adjustments to it for pH, for example. But then, yeah, we cycle that water through these ponds, and then some amount of this water gets pushed back into the aquaculture facilities.
Then in the last building, it's feeding time. This is where you'll find hundreds of tilapia, growing up from little fry to full-grown fish within 240 days. They bring in about 400 fish every 2 weeks. It's not a new way to grow things, but it's rarely done at this scale, and it creates an ecosystem that saves water and is basically a blend of regenerative ag and manufacturing.
Our science is moving water from here over to those ponds and then moving water from those ponds back to here. That's where our spin on the whole thing happens, right?
Okay, so Greenscale calls this a pilot line facility, meaning that they would likely someday hopefully expand even more, but they're test running the operation. Now, according to the CEO, this idea isn't new, but the idea of growing it to a mass-producing scale is. And as they're only 4 months in, their first full batch of fish that will be up for sale won't even be ready until later this summer. So we'll see what happens next, right?
Yeah, that's truly incredible, though. They've really got it all, too, the fish.
Everything.
That's awesome.
Smell like fish, too. They splashed me. I gotta tell you.
All right, Hunter Funk taking us inside Ag. Hunter, thank you.